Hey guys, everyone's day is going well. So right here, I've got a very special yo-yo. This is the Throwspiral KAPPA. I'm really excited to be doing a review on this yo-yo since I think it is one of the best throws out there on the market. Let's check it out. Now I want to give a quick shout out to Jamie, the owner of Throwspiral. He's a super nice guy and a great yo-yo designer, and he actually made this entire video possible by sending me this yo-yo. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Jamie, for sending me this yo-yo. Now you may or may not have heard of Throwspiral, so let's start by talking about that company as a whole. So this is a relatively new US-based yo-yo company run by Jamie, and his Instagram is right there, so be sure to check him out. And also all of the contact info and links for this yo-yo and stuff like that will be in the description down below, so take a look at that if you're interested in learning more. Now, Jamie is a very knowledgeable person, and he's really good at designing yo-yos. This yo-yo right here, the Throwspiral KAPPA, is Throwspiral's first release ever, and so far it's really taken the yo-yo community by a storm. A lot of really talented and powerful players are picking up this yo-yo and really enjoying it, so it's really a very hyped up yo-yo in this day and age. So let's talk a little bit more about what makes this yo-yo unique. First things first, here are the specs of this yo-yo. Alright, now let's take a closer look at this yo-yo. So when it comes to specs and just really the numbers, this yo-yo isn't too irregular in any dimension. The diameter and width are generally pretty common for modern yo-yos, and the weight is also pretty middle of the road, maybe just a bit on the light side. Now this yo-yo is made of 7068 aluminum, which I love to see. Now I want to take a second to talk about the goals and purpose of this yo-yo. So according to Throwspiral, this is an organic yo-yo that is trying to really be a high-performing yo-yo as well. Now traditionally, organic yo-yos tend to feel really fun and enjoyable to play with, however, they frequently lack stability, power, and really like playability. However, on the other end of the spectrum, really competition-oriented yo-yos do have that stability and power and playability, but they're not fun. They don't have that really nice kind of fun yo-yo feel. So this is where the KAPPA comes in. This yo-yo is working to try to bridge the gap between a yo-yo that plays super well and has a great performance, but also is very fun and has that nice organic shape. And so let's talk a little bit more about this shape, which is super interesting. It's definitely very organic. We got those squared off rims and then just one really super subtle cut that leads down to the bearing. It looks very clean, simplistic, and like minimalistic. In the hand, it feels really nice and comfortable, which I really appreciate. If you've ever felt an organic shaped yo-yo, you know this feeling is just super comfortable to hold in the hand. Now, moving on over to the cup, we can get a look at this weight distribution. This yo-yo has a pretty darn thick rim right there with a tiny divot in the rim itself. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be kind of a signature detail or trademark in future Throwspiral yo-yos, this little kind of like divot or indentation in the rim itself. But you will notice that's really all there is to the cup. There's just a slope down to a flat center with a logo on it. Now, I want to point something out here that is very important. And Throwspiral is the first yo-yo I've ever seen do this. But the engraving on this yo-yo is almost like machined into the metal. So with most yo-yos, you can really feel like the engraving with your finger. And as a result, when you do grinds, the engraving will mess with your grinds. With the KAPPA, on the other hand, you literally can't feel the engraving, so it's not going to mess with your grinds at all. So thank you Throwspiral for doing this. I don't know how you guys do that, but I swear every company should be doing something like this with their logos and designs. I do not understand why we need to have those scratchy engravings all the time. And it's also worth mentioning that all around this yo-yo we've got a very smooth matte finish, which we love to see. Okay, so how does this thing play? And to be honest, it's really good. A little earlier in the video, we talked about Throwspiral's goals and purpose for this yo-yo and what they wanted to achieve. And I have to say, I think that they've achieved their goal. This yo-yo really is insane. Its organic feel makes it feel really nice and floaty and nibble and fun on the string. Binds feel really snappy and tight, but they're not to the point of being like snaggy. The yo-yo itself feels really great in the hand, and it's super comfortable to catch once you bind it. But get this. This yo-yo also plays very well. It's got a great amount of stability and power, which contributes to a shockingly long spin time and a really solid feel on the string. I really had no issue putting this yo-yo through some of my more complex and strenuous combos, and it just like really handled it fine. So this is really shocking. There are very few yo-yos out there that have this nice balance between playability and, a nice and fun feel. And I feel like this is just kind of the perfect all-around yo-yo. It feels super fun and refreshing to play since it's got that, nice organic shape. But it's not one of those yo-yos that literally stops spinning when you're doing a combo. Now, I know grinds aren't super popular in this day and age, but the finish and design of the KAPPA just makes grinds super fun and satisfying. I really enjoy doing them there. And the shape and weight distribution of this yo-yo really just leads to some really fantastic play. Okay, so conclusion time. This is a very, very impressive yo-yo. It is designed extremely well. I think it strikes that like perfect balance between, you know, strict performance, but also very fun and enjoyable play. It's also $65, which I think is a very appropriate price for this yo-yo. It's super impressive that Throwspiral's like first yo-yo is already becoming so popular, and so I'm super excited to see what they pump out in the future. Once again, thank you very much to Throwspiral for making this video possible. Alright, thank you guys all so much for watching my review of the Throwspiral KAPPA. If you guys did enjoy and learn something new, be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you guys are new here and haven't seen my videos before, hit that subscribe button. I post on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.